Hey guys, so the other day I was watching this video in I think I was watching it in class, and it was this video by this guy. His name's Hamza. Yeah, if you know him, you know him. And he was making this video about accepting your flaws and like how to do so. And he said something about I used to have um like not very concealed. I used to have. He has gyno, but he had like he was like saying how he had gyno, so that and gyno's like this thing basically where like men develop, they get like breast, they get literal fucking breast, like like breast mass on their like chest, and he had that, and so he was like, that motivated him to like really go to the gym and hit like really hard on his chest, and he did that so much like, um, no one really noticed like his barely anyone notices his like gyno unless he points it out. Like even I don't notice it. Like his videos with shirt off, and when he like has his shirt off, I don't notice it until like he points it out. Then he points out how puffy it is. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, I see it. But besides that, yeah, I don't see it because that his gyno motivated him to go to the gym and want to like, you know, um, want to like, you know, cover that up, so it's because imagine if he didn't have that, then there'll be like less motivation and less of a drive to like go to the gym and stuff like that. And for me personally, I used to have like a very like fat, I was chubby basically, and I said this in a previous video, I was chubby, and that motivated me. Like, looking at the mirror like every day and just seeing like my chubby face, and I didn't have gyno, but like I had like a bit of fat on my like chest, and oh, the fat on my chest, bro, I fucking hated that. Like, if anything, like more than like the stomach, more than like my belly, my even yeah, my belly was like big back then, but like the freaking fat on my chest, that was so fucking annoying to me. That was like so like confidence ruining, and whatever you want to fucking call it. And that like those things like motivated me to like really want to like get rid of that. So people are like, oh, I hate this like martyred thing of like, sure, accept who you are, like accept like your when it comes to like your personality, to some aspects of your personality, like your creativity and like you being like super creative and shit, or when it comes to like, I don't know, some like when it comes to your personality, yeah, but like when it comes to like, I don't know, being a fat fuck, being lazy, being like, and people tell you it's okay to just like be yourself, and like like imagine if someone like told me like when I was fucking chubby, like someone told me like, oh no, you're fine as you are, you're a little snowflake, you're special, and then I'm like, oh okay, it's fine to be chubby, and I'm like, no it's not, I fucking hate that, bro. Anyways, done with my rant. Yes, Chubby. You know, I remember when it was like spring break of 2021. My sister came over and I was living at my dad's at the time, and so like she took me to go on runs. Then I was like, oh, there is something I can do about this. So I started going on runs, started doing push-ups a little bit, and I think by like I did around like 2022 is like when I noticed like that like I don't have fucking fat on my chest anymore. I don't have titties anymore. I'm like, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. So uh, yeah, and that was like really like a big step for me, you know. And another thing is growing up. I lived like my, most of the time growing up, I lived with my single mom, and we always like struggled with money. She didn't like make the most money, and I remember like always like going over to like my friends' houses and just seeing like them having like consoles and shit and Xboxes, and I was like, oh my god, and I was like, I low key like kind of like envied them because like I knew that like we couldn't afford stuff like that. That made me feel like it made me feel really insecure. Made me feel really insecure to be honest. And um yeah, like I remember I go to this like I did have Legos all growing up, but like I remember I went to like this uh at this one friend's place. I'm still friends with this guy until like this day, and that guy had a shit ton of Legos, and I was like, dang, like he'd always get like big Lego sets and stuff, and that like I was like, fuck, I wish I could get Lego sets like that, bro. Bro, and yeah, I honestly wasn't grateful back then. I wasn't grateful that I was at least getting Lego sets in general. Like, come on, bro, Legos are expensive. Even back then, like now they're like expensive as fuck. Like, there's like a Lego set that's like just like this big. It's just one. It's like the X Men. It's like an X Men Lego set. It's like only like it's only a it's like only like one build, and it's not that big of a build, and it's like 80 some dollars, and like what the fuck. But even back then, they're kind of expensive. Not like not as expensive as they are now, but back then they're kind of expensive, and my mom would still give me like medium sized ones. You know, um, I should have been grateful for if I was at least getting Lego sets, but you know, I wasn't invoking gratitude back then, guys. But I look back at that and I'm like, you know, I'm grateful that happened. I'm grateful that um that that baby. I'm grateful that my family doesn't make the most money because that like that makes me want to do better. You know, it makes me want to basically think like every time I'm wasting time or like playing video games or doing some stupid dumb shit, I'm like, can I be like, are you serious right now? Like, come on, like your family needs you. So it's like I'm grateful for that, you know, because it's like it's not inherent, it's not a flaw that's like on me, but it's like something like something I think about a lot, and I'm not really like insecure about that now, but back then, I was very insecure about that. And uh, another thing that uh, another flaw I have is that like have skinny wrist. Yeah, look at that. Ugh, skinny wrist. And uh and let me think how to be grateful for that, you know. And I'm grateful to have skinny wrist because that motivated me to like do more than just like cardio. Motivated me to like start like building muscle and like getting into weights and stuff, you know, and yeah, like stuff like that. And yeah, I think that's all for the video. Thank you for listening. If you listened, and peace.